Hello, Miss City. Så har jag reist. Badge. It's gonna work. Wraith. Okay, they're so damaged. Deluxe. Ah, shit. Yes. Yes, in the bed. Yes, so excited. Damage. Still with one last website. If I read all of the text. Yes. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, finally, like the first day, the food badge, food device, food badge. Got all the badges. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Interesting. I think it's expression log now. Here, this shelter. Music. Sure. Sprouts. As Pikmin develop, they get faster, they grow from leaf to bud to flower. Ultra spicy nectar to Pikmin and boost attack power. Limit the number of Pikmin on source at a time. Put Morgan Sprout inside Onion. Pikmin by using your whistle. All Pikmin can carry bombs now. Make sure Pikmin on your squad are close to hand when the sun sets, or others will perish. If the Pikmin to can pop out to change their color. When Pikmin is consumed, they become +1 to all Pikmin. Once Pikmin are done transporting fragments, they will return to the original location of the fragments. All Pikmin can dig holes. Red Pikmin is into fire. Red Pikmin are good fighters. Rock Pikmin are very hard like rocks. Make the crystal neutral node for chance to attack. Make Pikmin uncrushed and traveled on. Your Pikmin can conduct electricity, just like the shorts. Did they get the idea from the short? Or did they already know they're going to be in the game when they hit that? Your Pikmin are shock resistant. Your Pikmin can be from they have there. Your Pikmin are digging. Winged Pikmin fly. Winged Pikmin can lift objects into the air. Winged Pikmin are somewhat lacking in attack strength. Winged Pikmin are aces in aerial combat. Blue Pikmin can survive underwater. Blue Pikmin can act while swimming. Cool. Controls. Reverse L. Hole. Throwing. Plugging. Locking. Charging. Repeat. Edit. Extending. And shoot. Camera. Hat. Z. Shoot. Yep. Is putting Charlie off. The L. It is life. It's excavated and is made of crystals. Use rock paper to smash it. I wouldn't want to not you. Venom is red. That's what hits the light. Take refuge in brightly lit areas. Approaching the slug, you start getting sucked in, crawling with the sort of signal. When it shows face, the tank of Pikmin. Use biomarkers and healing. See, the instructions isn't clear, but when it's up like that, you throw it at it. When it's on the ground and healing like that, you throw biomarkers at it. And winged Pikmin are effective in snort coordinates. Go through the Gaussian coordinates and attack with winged Pikmin. So for off fence knock it over. Try to crystal and focus your attacks. Is invulnerable and can transparent. Rescue Pikmin who have been trapped absorbed by calling with the whistle. Attacks only effective when it's colored gold. Attack the Pikmin at fixed point. If such flying sanity winged Pikmin. A Bulbo's eyes are its biggest point. Random an advantage. Move it back into a victory. You can jump down on its fog down by Pikmin. Its claws made of crystal. So you can point on the back of its shell. If it's this sort of motion, your sky self in a leaf. Score detective Pikmin to bring him into Earth. Its tail is a weak point. As showing through its hair, you've got a real chance to do some damage once it's bare. Or Pikmin trapped in the wall. Web with the sort of same. A bug-eye quad adds belly to the biggest point. Attack its owls to the bed over. Creep up behind the beard ever to take those supplies. You let Pikmin shadow knows a problem. The burrowing snug its head is 3 point. Wait for it to pop out and start attacking. After fire has been harvested, a new one eventually on its place. When the killer gets retreat to a hiding place and wait for an opportunity. Hints. We're picking up a strong signal, but we can actually shit. We had a third party Maple too. But I just got an out of house meeting with the boss. I've always got my spin at the beach. We can run a beach too, but it's not quite the same. What's up with you? Well, that's there. Other beach races. Let's go back. Only had more help than the way to get to spin the golden. I only wish to pass for so just because it's great information at time. Or is that exactly what it means? We discovered the means would appear to be a water structure. I'm just going to restore it so that we cross the shore. No use here, but you would still need someone else to help to do this. Looks like someone took a stumble here in the fish now. Perhaps someone else was dead here. If anyone else is reading this, there's several contraptions here. I buried something here in the snow. Hopefully it's useful. We found a snow scorcher in the middle frozen tundra. Looks like the face of a middle-aged man. One that I know all too well. The more I look at it, the more I think it looks like the visage of the Hurricane's fate, especially at nose. I consider myself to be a hardened veteran of planetary exploration now. With so many battles in my space, I no longer have need for this other item. Since food are nearby, hopefully someone will get use out of it. It seems like TV working there could use a machine to reach the other side. But for some reason, Louie and I just can't get our act together. We shared more reliable partner. So, how would I if it's doing back no gate? If I can break down this wall, I'll be able to cut the other labyrinth and save myself some time. I wonder if there ain't any bumper climbing going on. In a dark place where I could barely see my own feet, I discovered a familiar plant. If I recall correctly, they're called luminous stumbles. They bloom under a starlight. Is there anything nearby evolutionary such a light? We're picking up a strong signal. We can't seem to actually reach it. If you had a third party, we might. I got that. Anonymous log. Let's see what the plot is. Cursed to Hurricane ship, it may have once been a tower-aligned vessel, but now it is an assault to my piloting. I can't wait to pay off that debt and get back my SS Dolphin. But that means I need to find something really valuable before we return home. Louis has become even more problematic. All he does is nod or shake his head. And he consumes 3 times the amount of food that I do. Not cool, Louis. Not cool. My successor treasure continues to look. But I can't fly back home to Hurricane without securing those artifacts. I'm something valuable ahead. And what's in danger? So if someone finds it in hell, please send word to my son that he didn't make it. It has been so long. And I hope my son and daughter has. I can hook it as a about the father once my work here is done. I'm taking a stand for holiday so we can take space vacation. We don't have the wish to go far, but that's okay, as long as we're together. I found a key today. Guess I'm gonna color on it. That's worth much, but it'll be a nice souvenir to give my son if I get back to locate. So my search for treasure continues. I still have nothing to find the ultimate prize. I just hope there's gold in this night somewhere. Today I had a terrible dream. And I expect me going back to letting an antehead and whoever speak pictures. I thought I should have stuck with them, but maybe they're just made for shoving. Might have to stop sleeping with that open. I've spied some glittering gold material on top of the tree. I think I saw treasure. I'll head over there first thing tomorrow to investigate. Maybe there's a reason to go for some reason, but I'm not gonna let him come between me and some undiscovered riches. Long have I been out? My mind is a cloudy. The golden life form pursues me relentlessly. I don't have any Pikmin here to help me out and my rope. And I think I know how to escape. I think the force sleep mode only starts kicking in, losing consciousness again. This golden, glittering life form is taking a real shine to me. Just let me go. There's some strange vision. Guess I've always gotten along with animals. This is kind of pushing it. I know, because I deactivated this force mode. Captured again, over and over. No matter how many times I try to skip. Each time I see that it has passed. The universe seems to be staying on me. It was to see that I went going dark again. Oh, it's fucking dark. Last but visited planet. I was like so David it. So where did I see me again? Oh well, nothing but take on that ship as quick as I can. All this time spent on our jobs, I thought. We were so little time spent on me. I hope my wife and kids aren't learning without me. We should all go on vacation. Mission's over. Okay, use the time off. And then use the time with me. Now I really can't wait to finish up. I'll explain the planet I haven't seen what appears to be mirrors. Because the pigments trappings? Because each pigment's essence perfectly. Much more just than I would be capable of. And much pneumatic to photographic documentation. Hi, honey. I hope everything's alright. The whole cake president told me you were going out again. I love that you work hard for your family, but don't forget to take care of yourselves, too. The kids and Bobby are doing all fine. Good luck on your mission, and do well, and bring home a big bonus. A bug in the data management system for the company commission devices seems to have sorted out. All the metal logs and notes been lost. Better find them fast before anyone else gets hands on them. Alma, have you found a treasure yet? You've been there for so many times that you must know all the good spots with me now. Why have you been eating what's lately? You need to be kept in the loop. You haven't noticed. Oh, I hope. I know, go way back. I just don't know that well. Third day on Mother Pulpul. That's the stake. And the eye quadrant should be roasted, and it's a deep fry for the bird arm and bread. Where are his priorities? Promise me it'll be an adventure. You 100 toys. Oops, I completely forgot about that, my son. This would take a lot of expensive smoothing over once I get home. Papa, you don't have any more. Do you still live here? Playing birds for the house of cakes? How about if you go home? My daughter's growing up so fast. Where did Freddie I didn't live with them anymore? And then I wear them instead of get my dress. We get like 20 weeks if I went out on an expedition. Though sometimes in June, dressing allowance, and I went sell it. Guess let's finish in the shower. Sunseed berry. Scientist and the studio. I was saying yourself at nutrition. I just wish couldn't force. I'm going to taste of it. It's like delicious. It's going to be heavy. Let's get as many of these as we can. This soup is so sour that one bite makes my whole face want to climb into my mouth and pull it back out. It's scientific in you, though. So I guess I'll try adding small amounts of juice. Juice elevates better food. Even though it looks like one of the monsters pieces of that has so many of, this food has a ton of flavor and tons of seeds. We get food source back home, if the people don't run away from it. This one's sour, it's not really nice. What juice will look at the deodorant? Let's wonder if we can spare a little time for the experiment. And they would have given an ask for us with it. Unless back was turned. Yes. The people of cocoa wheat and the sweet, entirely delicious food source. The atmosphere when I introduce something of mass nutrition. Every dream drop. The taste of this one takes me back to Auntie B's famous food pastries. The bit's pretty big, so there's not a whole lot of juice in there, but maybe some of this will go into a tree on Auntie B's backyard, and she can taste it for herself. Citrus lump, sweet and totally delicious. This one has a bit of vitamin U, and has just the white pepper just inside skin. There's most nutrition, but it's not very tasty. Let's see for the captain. That purple hub. There's something compelling about this shapeless suit with this tiny hat. It's like the food is heading to a fancy party for babies and upscale squashes. As a botanist, to have say that the party sounds like just cuted. Dusk whistles. There's something very charming about it. These little beads of juice. Makes you feel like we're never out of fruit. The color makes you something. Oh, Auntie B's hair. She has a sexual barrier streak. Heroine's tear. This is my favorite so far. It's sweet. It's kind of elegant way. Oh, candy to silver. And the campsite haven't reached yet. We don't open the bill up. I risk finding the funny head of the book. Turn it out. Nothing. So it's got a thick skin with a big head. Then I went for the company. Fuck that. Look. They're like the one book. Crazy, you can rid of tiny white flowers. And you're tickling that for it all. Nice. From what I thought. It's huge, super juicy, and full of tons of seeds that come and commit. How is this thing even real? I still get a clump. A little sweet, a little sour, but mostly bitter. How if I can't cope with the bitterness? But I see it's going. Maybe I'm trying to it. Lesser mock bottom. This flesh is soft and pale. Although it's juicy and a sweet, sour flavor. I must also note that it's shaped almost exactly like a baby's bottom. While the scientific method of observation is debatable, the dough barely is not. Sewing acid shock. Ack, sour. So sour. I feel my taste buds have been sucker punched. We can't taste a foot of a fruit, but this one needs to be pickled or something for anyone would willingly eat it. On the plus side, I'll never forget that face Elf made. Finally, some planted isn't gigantic. These red gloves are perfect sides, combat hands, and shoes inside is a good meal. But these are Fox's favorite back home. But Wilson said, look at the colors. It reminds me of the time I bought all my crayons and tried to combine them all into a super crayon. I really thought that would have worked. Anyway, Alf doesn't like to smell the suit. There's no food in his palate, too. That smell, I can't tell you knows away. That smell. I've read in inside eating, but something about this thing that the reader supplied makes me just a tick suspicious. What's going on inside this thing? Let's admit that when I saw the suit's star-like shape, it seemed like destiny. Sea explorers going stars to find food and come back with it. Food that looks like stars. What could be more fitting? And it was only kind of sour. Bummer. Blondie and pasta. This sort of dried-eyed soap in the way of camouflage and fuzz. But I won't be fooled. Tell me, Miss Vanna, if you're indeed an animal at the vegetables, where are your legs? Checkmate, fruit. Seat Hive. This was a bit of an emotional rollercoaster for us. Your lured and advice you sent. As usual, half a fainted the poor thing. Then I realized that the insects proceeds. Yay, Elf will wake up eventually. Skilly Costa. Huh. Let's go up there. I think it's the best impression pudding. Doesn't seem very full like at all. Not much juice, not sweet. I've had content. Tasty, I guess, in an odd way. I suppose it wasn't so at all. Wayward Moon. Once quite a tough credit here. So if I had almost delicate flavor. There's a kind of which is all exterior. Mark bottom. This specimen is slightly fuzzy. Has a high juice content. Has a what do you put? Which would travel all back come by. The stenches cannot ensure the mark that it looks almost exactly like a bottom. Hee. Sigh. This film was also slightly fuzzy. Done puzzles. These little spheres have it all. Smooth skin, delicious juice, a nice smell. It's almost perfect. Except that the exact shade of green is Captain's favorite color all time. You can assume is chaos and even this dog this color. Bleh. Snapstick isn't. My gosh, but this is delicious. So sweet and comforting. I can imagine a little kid eating just gobs of these things. But be careful around the inedible pail though. It's extremely swimming could be a safety hazard. This guy's this fizzy food is so it's got itself as one of the good features. I know this smells you anywhere. That food. This specimen has a sweet flavor and a soft texture. Kind of like my bee. She's made of her nose too. So elegant, so glamorous. She's the animal that found with the nose. Crunchy deluge. That's what you said here. Giving Rouse flirted and sweetness. That makes Pikmin new, but nutrition and everything. Sometimes connections of flavor, you know. Okay. It takes no time at all for them to begin to motion any place on the ground. They don't do much once they surface, but you have to look at it for being a very simple ways. Have you ever tried to study David hanging the roaches? Who seem to come out of nowhere and scare you? That's what these they might have. They don't mean any harm, but I jump 10 feet when they show up. The beauty died on him and bursts to surface whenever someone comes near, so she to pick up again. Just isn't fair. They're three empresses if they even, attacked. Unforgettable quiche, sliced sharp, mixed with full eggs, 2 vinyl tomatoes, diced zucchini and cucumbers, handfuls of feta and spic, bacon top, frosty, golden and sweet flavorful, if not cooked, just after laying its eggs. shrub female. Hungry tomato is male should be one black, Gisette with males. While females are lighter in color and lack oxygen, earth metal helps to create one believe last both. Anyway, believed congealed foods excite Pikmin. When its correct form, it has a pretty sized appetite. You can find yourself by drawing about one bone to deal with. It's big enough to ride, if only we could a stable one. Imagine exploring an alien world with habits native sure beats knocking everywhere. They say to pick on someone your own size, and for these creatures, that's us. Someday I'll have to be as big and bloodthirsty as adults predators. Why does everything give me no sages? I can't get cuter. For blissful bisque means the entire beast family in stirring with heavy cream, unscrewed cuts, and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly to flavor out. Rich and creamy. Dwarf bulb, bedbug family. Although initially designed as a juvenile bulb, begging to do research indicates the creature is, in fact, a member of the bedbug family. A close relative of the vanilla bedbug, escapes predation through mimicry, unique adaptation of the bulb's crimson coloration as we succeed to commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by prey species rare, indicating that this creature is matched to mimicry. This looks back. Once a vivid confident designer would wade through issues like a right on the collision and attempt to see the super for the light. There's no way. A fund doesn't have a single work, so we have to get creative. I think we should expect hard no sleeves. Maybe targets doing ice stocks. The white guards the back is quite look. That's really what we're it might be the captain. Look at the polka dots, I mean. The way it snores as it naps in the sun. The red roots calls the pigment like candy. The center rose of folk behind was sleep. The missing colors, but would aim to you if they could. Show the snowflakes feelings and strike. From specimens are best spit was at all. Stuffed with lime and a sour bacon. Big spickling assured the most magnificently moist touch. Bobo, go dog family. This long show is the mental pools and cream happy the dog family, as well as Mr. Posing Eyes. As with most gub dogs, this creature's cranium goes after its total length and girth, showing a scarlet abdomen with light spots. This creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures upon returning to nest. Usually classified as a spotty bulb, furnishers classified as a basic bulb. Some species of various colors have recently been discovered, but anglers have headed into boot camps of how to handle classification. The first one is going to have rock picture inside it, and I've seen them go small fruits, but I don't seem to be eating them. Doesn't look like this going on at least. They're just trying to make friends. But good art motif there was a chance of moving. Especially with the bubbles on its head. It's accentuating the whole sample. It's better than shipping over here and go by. That really got dead in one. All that this curly vibe holds when hostage within the body. It's very much suggesting I realized one of my tubes. That says I'm expecting revenge. Thanks for Tinky and Fisher Bay. Placing these for 2 hours until then. Garnish a slice of candy lemon for serving. Most of his body is Susan and Jillibs. It's just anyone using 5 stock in his head and kick. Cheers. Pencil is below with adhesive medium. The purpose favors around. As one says you know she's a labor plastic only most kinds of jellyfish. It has no tentacles or emanates being a safe handle. It may yet be safe hidden, open up new transportation possibilities. Okay. Gotta check. It gives a heavy cushion on its back to threat enemies. And going in that everybody is welcome to break it. When that doing so it goes to the side. That's me. Okay. All the strength in this continuous carries and crystal and stuff. We get to break it. With my stuff over it. Never mind. Like walking catapults. The way they look sugar so young. Was Captain necessarily. We had lowered them to themselves. And a sweet like me. An acquired taste, but with great addictive flavor to it. No special preparation necessary. It means no just look at the pack, otherwise it's completely defenseless. In most circumstances, it's peaceful over there, whose diet consists primarily of moss. However, they still tend defending its territory by breaking small rocks into the threat in order to assure some of its interest. It shows the time of gas-fed crushback larvae, so it can make use of the shells to cast off each night. Oh, neat. I noticed that in this video something from that atmosphere of sailing fire. This channels where you won't understand up to the things it produces, though of course. Mercury externals can withstand the same heat. If you could reproduce the process, it could be great renewable source of rocket fuel for ships' engines. I thought these would make me fun. The idea of running to an infinite field in itself was nice. It turns out them setting up the lower size is questioning the brilliant idea. Be careful, I'll cook this 1-year-old goose. I don't know whether that's a noise launching those flames I don't care what's important, as I mean what you are long kind of the packets. Most this fever beats for hours. Letting us do those circular issues. Don't know, according to me, say scorch proof. Blog family. Sickness. Among us. This creature expels a radical phosphorus compound. That's first air. This flame breathing ability is dependent on the air to fuel ratio in its mouth, causing a reaction with the felt compound and purification compound. Just as hiding like this could cause the spontaneous combustion of a fallen plug. This fosters also perhaps to wide risk of spontaneous combustion in the belly of a live specimen. Everyone should the fiber plug with here and transfer. It takes small area of occupation to content in its physical shell. Destroying the shell completely isn't going. It spirals into the ground every time it comes down from the walls. It's too bad we know two of us for that piece of its shell now as a strike. The crystals off its body is one of the most beautiful things I've seen on this planet. Many people stare at make a special of it. Well, maybe they'll be showing, because I've been in a translucent suit. I'm so proud of Maker for taking this beast out of me. It's especially impressive because they did have a combat training of Sydney Fist. It's good to know I've set such a fine example for them to live up to. Best droid fresh. If the legs aren't touching and you put it on the rail, don't bother. Whatever. You can inside the horse stumps of those trees. The name is derived from the hard shell covering its entire body. It's because you can only able to show by slumming walk walls, shadow it, or swimming in one, as a voracious appetite, and doesn't hesitate to eat anything it sees. The kind of its stomach, often surprise. Right spectrums. There's a saying that a tiny interesting because I use cascades opportunities everywhere. Project. See what effects are present here has had on the planet. You think something like that, you'd flit away on a safe beach. Maybe it's working really hard to say what it is. If that's the case, careful with me. It's a floody one. In most instances would, but even if it would stay still, I still don't have, or at least my stilly fist on the poor thing. We move the wings and drop straight to the deep fire, cook until golden or until and then tasting almost assisting your eyes. Serve immediately. Flabby. It's remarkably similar to its unmarked brethren, but the telltale wing pattern then rather than the wings gives it away. It sticks its own habitat for the most part. To help me fly away, each flower will skip a warbacks. As soon as this home, the white variety has no nectar, but sometimes we have been found carrying a pellet. There are definite signs of attention in this fruit. It always visits prey first, as it gauges the distance for a stump. If you don't move forward, it hangs there for a moment in midair, you lose it out to win. But not strong enough as if by a Pikmin with dance against him. Pikmin was had nothing of here from it. Look at that thing, it's so bloated. I feel that way sometimes too when I can't stop chugging down juice. I have to lie down for a while after that. Just in case something, but it gets the worst cramps. I don't understand how it when you think there, I had jumps. But I don't have to understand. I just have to get out of the way. It's waiting time helps a lot with this. Let the simulation don't stand on talking at this your attack moves. Do something about it. Be about 25 for down home very soon, won't forget. And for the family, this magnificent specimen has the better skull collision and greatest number of spots of any number amplitude per species. This species lasts some version everything. This is a jealous and this is a life to everyone. And squish small creatures. Okay. Not only do its body limbs look like leaves, it's beating their eyes when we have food. I don't. Whenever that goes, I just notice every single thing that gets close. Totally honest. But sometimes there is a reason to defeat one. It's the best you can do is be merciful, and then one starts talking us back. Poor thing. The superb accumulation of juicy meats and sweet greens ensures that skinny leaf will be the new spinach. Skinning family. Leaf is a favorite fun scatter that chance to need to end. With no usual traits of its one pass. The skeleton can neither fly nor sense of water. The wings of suns evolved into the leaf-like structure that's on its back, which shows that its leaf mimicry. It appears kind of thick as a few minutes can see through the skies. The shell as hot as they come, as they've. So if I don't trust no good, you're liable to get skewed on its needle anyway. By thinking Pikmin into that day, and it's soft, unpredicted height fonts instead. Talk about a design oversight. I see the face in the ground. Have an now. At first, what the rest of it might be when you find a bad twist, a bad knee, a bad button. It's a good, a bad that we never will. The greater blue soldier came prepared with solid defense and defense. There's no explaining in the way. It doesn't matter if you never finish your way you're back. I salute its courage. Both sides. They're both pesto. It's English have much was ruined family. Well, there's instantly relish. There's on the bellies. This one Feels like a helmet. Its swings have atrophied into uselessness, so instead it burrows beneath the ground, sought only to pierce its prey with needle-like viscous, enjoying their bodily fluids. The love function is made underground for years, or even decades in some cases. Swooping snitchbug. It's well about to do what it does, which is to capture one Pikmin down into the ground. But why does it do that? Form without function? Is it a my book? Later in 2009, some Pikmin at the human flying. Because the Earth comes around. Then, the also question is confusing. Daily fencing tree. They went off, and the scene was along. That's it. Going to wasting the things with air. My father, it's in the woods. That's it. Looking for paid victims of relaxing activity that gives me a time to consider how that can do. Serious damage. Move the wings and marinate oil mollustic for several hours in a chipotle marinade and chop oil to perfection. Swooping snitchbug. Around, sporting point of stinger wings. This piece is developed. Notice that it uses makeshift wings. Scrap its nostrils by set of large Pikmin. It was sclerosis them. However, has considered Pikmin and they drop Pikmin at the full time. The reason I say is I'm look forward to each week's area. I just I was gonna say I find these things interesting. What llama is more scientific classification, studying like his works, and Louis is eating. It's what llama is more akin to most encyclopedias stuff. The idea that Nintendo really creative writers this game is like, okay, your enemies they've been designed. How do you cook them? It's hilarious. Next generation, use trade an animal. I'm not sure if this one can be domesticated, but think of all the use functions if it could. At the very least, because so you could reduce the trick. The future fixes output. I bet it's city generating properties. Could we open my pause? I have an idea about how to see what he thinks. It looks very cute and fuzzy, and that's how it brings its job. So, I'm on seeing as he's play. In a zap, they found them. So you just get Pikmin. It's last if. And most of the night, it's swimming in all black glass. Finish with a squeeze of juice. Highlighted some news from within the city. Beer and output. The covering space capacitor. It's sensitive and pathetic. Then shows it as enemies intruding on territory. It's more territorial than aggressive. Attacking only when threatened rather than hunt prey. It has several unique qualities unique to success feeding its young, which they may give rise to a whole taxonomy of fauna here. Huh. By Medic Sloosh, cutting of purifier. Now that's all that shit needs. It's very smooth and attack. Even if fire does nothing. Get through to Pikmin. His tongue is going. This happens. We'll click away if I go. I'm gonna pull off something like that. I don't even know the SS check when it's humid out. Is it not to be events made entirely on some train? We don't take it seriously. It'll be way too hard to handle. Fortunately, I'm just toppled enough to take it. So as long as it doesn't give that icy stare. We move tongue and got best. Cook over, choco girl, medium wear. Snook's family, especially when just do your snap coded for the amigos instead of just the creature stays located through constant amigos. So the fire never reaches its skin. The most fascinating aspect of Square is discovered because much fires carefully was influence. This is a good camouflage when you use the ground. It's just alone, don't leave. Nobody looks chasing those. We'll start out. Then these are good. You turn them into function plants, trees, making something great out of some gross. The Pikmin know what I'm talking about, because they're trying the guys back to there. And you do the same thing. These cows act like dead leaves, they jump out and attack. People, and while we aren't watching, the only offensive treat every dead leaf is a mortified. Shows the tiny single ragged look, but the smell used to pay for saving lives. No purpose in you to enjoy this flavorful beast. Its natural quality goes away when a tree mouthful. Sculling variant things also leaves. Its legs have a redness away. The front claws capture play rods. Flat hind legs are good for and swimming. Its late senses keep it from stuffing the short Pikmin. Once it gets qualified, it doesn't easily let go. These moves have revealed that camouflage itself was beyond hunting. Scavenger forces guide and going to take the hawks bending with evasion. Always bet. I've never had a creature speaks under bit like for. As we're gonna see, why not yet formed? The front legs are being still progress, but don't flatten and burst. If you're asking, then so still can. It's a good one, Leon. How can you say those little eyes, raising big eyes? Seems like this thing is awful. It makes me wonder what the captain was like as you. These two little guys was first book she was that. Can't believe I'm being scared. Humans been off goodness. Had to waste the money here. Pumping a hard part night. At the wharf. And was in the results. The last for that declared. It's this birth provides the mission is forming as far as infant form and caused a purpose in excess amounts. Male lamb does not take this action. That's because its side is long life. It's no other than ingeniously named weapon. I would love to design that effective expert way that would have full marks. What I saw was when swinging at snowballs, instead of That all I could have is dizzy. The more annoying thing, just thanks for video. Says first, you wouldn't want to get a Charlie horse. Ha! Pierre back and sprinkle and then meet with ash of war. For your face is that, for juice of snowballs. Like imagine it's a congratulation from ace compounds, maybe moisture, which Linux fails of projectiles. It technically doesn't rely on good size, which is formed by professionalized internal fluids, call it. And you not very good. Try enough to make sure air freeze. Inverters, visuals, modules. Because I'm red absorbing solar panels. Try to make the good. Bad. There are things I didn't stop from the note. And I can ask, as if he's the next one left. Then, take 100. It's fine for nice. That wouldn't sound as like it's them. You clip up the PCA explain. So, with the sweet and perfect texture, they might in your mouth. When a moss spreads egg sacs are found affixed to the layer. Each spec sends only 5 false beds. Some of the films with edge about automatic response. The bit of level habitat. But use some powerful assessment and very much high, but instruments how it's not responded. Kicks. Like used no ships. What? No, I just following how I feel. Next week was that it has light. Stated in the cabin. Ready. Kitchen book. Much now. That's what I could. I could see him from the out there. I want to have a chance to get back to Japan. Like, fighting fire hole, stand for rush, one of the then that was 5 beasts and a handful of simple lemon rich. Then it was sourced in the dark search for sensitivity. The specialized present skin, so transparent. It swing the trans kind of melee tongue scale, that's 1 and 6. Inhale with both vortex, not the crystal all within. Those have actualized and albinism. But there's nobody out to case here. It does have a stick, because you know, it's sort of night of the game to this. Whip tongue ball. The model's surprising feature. The song festival tongue was very light. And the thing of weakness. Then I got to see them sticking past it. Not the head float style. Too bad. What's the revisions guy? It's gonna have a light lead out. Right, my vision myself. Long tongues and short. It's a deadly weapon. Use anything like a pro. I should just do that. I better get back in it. Anyway, in the same place. Do I hit that? Pat the tongue dry, then cut all of it a sweaty chai whip choice. Go over high heat until the outside is perfectly crisp. Finally, instead of a nursing child, use the fan-related species. Extendable, persist to capture by even forward open its mouth. Its recognizable by its tapered snout and black spots against its bite back. Some theorize it is evolved long to structure hypnotized, point out that no infant species have been seen. Suggesting a rather different physical French is only recently classified as the Gobdog family. Male sugar. Those Jongs only respect. It's either that Canada set a factory robots. Which is so tough. You do it for above, go down no time. Just have good thing over fast and quiet. Just things for us. Quickest things. Exactly your feet. Nationals first. Spread several specimens at the bottom of a casserole dish and layer a sliced avocado. Pick into the meat is choice, and the cheese is deliciously browned. Specimen is a mayo sugar, and that's both legs and wings. The mayo burrows into the soil and waits. There are small creatures that pass by. This beast's animals can be dangerous. Creatures to become easy prey. It mostly stays below the sand, but sometimes it sticks head out to large balls of sand to Pikmin. If they're hidden stuck in sand, they don't have any good defense because then digging its hole beneath them and think of the love King's Beach. Now all it gets buried in the sand. I miss those times, but I could. We'll say goodbye for now. I try to get close and it just shines the sandy hole to move away and such. As my nose and falls, so it's gonna be fun. There we find shows practically paradise. I still want to go back then when the sand was more lucky. Maybe the cool do have like shooting exercise. These are crowd pleasers, soak right through evening sand, slice green meat into thick pieces, and place on grill. This then flared churns cutting over like sauce, can go sticky and crisp. Yes, again, the shed there's things like always. Let's go chip shop and sit there and let's all in. The main office sits book and its anus. When here sand the grins go, there's intense going around for the sensation. Best of his God. Something loves. You know, for the next happen. Whatever. On. Is that you? What am I back? A lot of things. Well, fine. My suit? Sure. Captain Pikmin? Okay. This thing for the next one, Pikmin? That's low. Wait when the wind's cut off the supply line. That's the move exactly flying things use. It's one extra weight up as in driving to starved. Boy on Solho. Your ghost on my shrines, so to the ghost town. And perhaps life will kind of without everything allow. So let's have this food and packs before we feed on extra food. Juice. Since jars are rigged for feeling for this. Could you move it the size? Yellow shoots. It's only offensive to failed on the weight. The station is down. When I see what was for nectar. Maybe a bit of fire. The color fire would be this animal. It's so thin and papery. Not anything to it. Not from color. I think I like to fly, but maybe not. If I can evolve my substance. This one's okay, as far as when it goes. It's a nice shade of yellow, but not as fits goes on the backy. Why do you advertise it? It's swinging it better than fire. Cannot be stews and soups. Maybe the first move is better in lads. Why am I moving him? I like spotting swings. Class bird, since been learned. There's any spots. Things, but this guy needs some species. So, red and yellow. Must be okay. Maybe that's it for the beetle. Maybe a bit of fire spins and machines. When instead of putting in coins, use a Pikmin. Instead of toys, you would put in nectar. This pop quiz of these creatures. I think it hurts, but when it comes you probably not. Wait up. Don't say. Finding one of the creatures means it's lucky day. Man accepted Pikmin. Drop pills in nectar. What you do is wait for the stop and press the attack. Which one thing is as soon as green and burn triple layer. Also sleeps. Awesome. Nights. That'd be anyway. It'd be a long time which isn't kind of good experience like night. Just keep the birds in the stomach. As soon as we went there. We can light stimuli, so it's been out. We should be so sure that these creatures the membrane sterile. Whatever. Don't take actions but most monks. We're on the same machine. This previous subspecies. But what's figured pattern its back. Compared to when sees slightly higher vitality. Like some tries are going to expand their backs. It's features large about so much stress can take to swallow the skin. Was that nice juice cleanse? A little bit aggressive. Next time, so but shot as what? Camouflage, Shunagolosh. I was kind of wanting to, hey, where'd it go? Although, they've got away, this is more than what the fit great of he does. Fredbug family. Just that door Fredbug wasn't it? It was there that it worked for Bob. Whereas the Wisdom Deluxe looking at this theory. Flighty Cushline. The red hermit-like shell commits head as a defense. Give it that. The green model throws man and comes up to attack. This one is after silent seconds. There's flying out, there's a singer. Now his head is stuck. I found a lot of the story bodies. First one. Some fishermen. Just flyers are facing around here. Stand stuff. No shadows for the low grain that grand meat. This space into level 1 emulsified. The next attach to human leads some earthiness to spicy citrus. Let's go over initial bird species. That's fine. Just wait stars useful swings. One day still accepts so bad. Everything, it's like too much like then. Yeah. Was this fence makes some sort of Pikmin? We got to go. Soupy. Okay. Yeah, so that needs to down. Pikmin, charge. Goes load. There's anything. Shit in the air. Talking about. This one's back. Crush my enemies. It's so perfect. Incredible has some powerful lungs, make stuff like that. What? Okay. Everything's pretty good. It's coming my style. Slice suffer light skin strangles. Defiant continuously. Let's first excavating chip to come. Fresh mango salsa. Fully blown success flavor. Log family. This species of log is a to normal joint hydrogen. Flaked tissue bladder and hover above the ground. This creature's lush provide walls. Creates a sash of color. Learns by the body. Get a particularly powerful blue hog species. Personally, I would utility spirits and exclusive hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen city and mystery. The people hungry use and the guys said it's going to it's very, very serious. Spins and yeah, it's for those. It's they was especially even in the movies. Damn dangerous, probably and deep questions. For piece of better, for language and skip bitterness. Cracking out. This gives my sting trap in its jaws. It's a trap. Anything that serves some Pikmin gets stuck and mushed. Couldn't what's he done? Such a big Pikmin was the last microphone. Use street and they like. See what they want. I'd have to be quick and you can have 5 minutes of that. You don't have to go away. Alongside, you have a game in front of you. This is such a tricky one. You can't charge it moves. That's just been a vibe. Very good luck. Tubes might be in your hands. Go for legs. Go open. Judgment side. Soy sauce first, but nice, sweet and salty. Go for the family. The spread of picture is distinctive. You notice time on its back. It's spins and jaggers, and we right up under them. And it's one that is over families. It's ambisexual and it's 8 legs. Some things are meant to be in a section of course it. Which is if it's stuck to it, stuck. Sounds like a 4-legged single sex husband. This remains figurative. Scored it. Use buzzing swarms away for dangerous. Not make a perfect result. Whereas usually pick on instead. Rest is one for picture. Spend it. Need one. Go for like half like how many I want. Two of this. 11 it again. Slowly. But I'm going to go test. I'm just like, anyway, pick my head. Fall out. Was a little bit of quarter pound and a piece of salt instead of potato, perhaps as aromatic synthesis. Scored. These are usual features to groups. Coming. Same as small host dog female. Next is cat queen row. It's much different for some ways. There is if there is a single entity. Yes, it would do. Next to us, Daddy Fly. Links. Heads conclusions. Declared. Level. Up. YouTube virtue. There's one from life capacitance of sounds very big food taker. Up here. There's a stimuli flying souls. Those guys. The weeks. Like a classic. No Pikmin. Cook at it. So we had to belly and eat raw. Bitterness and wheat, highly sweetness of the nectar. No consideration about it. It's amphibious of pleasant had wolves. As I have to service creatures that find the death. The wolves. One. Creation. This close of it reflux from the towards Thomas. Its fucking speed make a very confusing model. It's very able to feel it once it's snapped. This week. If you can. It's a little. So many as best as you can. Do whatever things. Good. Floats the tail leg from the body sticking out. It's close. No, again, it's big. It's gay. That's it. I don't there. I'm thinking you're going in. Six. Indians. It's going to be Indians. Barbecue, but don't flame. Shivering penny. Guys, let's be the line. But sucks. It's been the access small, so settings. So the right range. It's never seen things can have those. It's like the most. A few signs of what usually some of the books but is nice now. You know, it's just near its range. When a team may familiar when falling down they can distinguish by the friends walking over tail and wing markings. Bug quarters. So it's I find it fictional curtains with much black spigot. It's a basic targets. I know things tunnels. If you see one triple what like the daily. Like it's constantly in sound. You wouldn't let that really. Could you make a company better? Just for me though. So you're not going to follow us. I tried to take it on in one-on-one combat. To spend zone, something serious. When I was exercise, then you see what we do. When Crude says as an excellent funding foot of fit boy. You get it over, add it to a liver, very deep in the flavor. That ghost cleanser. No, it's red. So many of the red shell. It has the eyes with 6 pain and cloudy water. Although it's very mud. There's no size can see it's circular polarized light as low structure and infrared spectrum. It's well protected, but it is. Would grow to inside space period. Goodness. A very skilled team. Kind of way. Think, well, maybe not. If you don't set something, Abuse. Also, information. Step. Scan. Week. Slice thin. File convert. Surf and cool. Spin the requirements on top of key. And chat. Take a little kick. Något tingler från världs nationella stånden utvinning både vända samma skjuta med på det lokalet med för fall vi har små bara lite back och så som det ska fly kanske så vi går back cookies in schools and happened what I go but you do expected so it's yeah I think it's that's what's good another than one guy things don't play back the criticism it's literally so sharp. So I saw it so sashimi. Back as people not really family. Just when I sense it, songs and things. Story for the good form. Lungs, dolphins, credits, leaf, I want to like by. Let's get going, man. Tony plus 2. It's pie. It's rank. If you split stuff and add it. There. Kind of food and tastes good. I can have a height. The face of it, but then I do anything. It's been it's please don't. So let's get it. Just goes. Let's go. Let's whatever. Smell of fish. Design for and design. So that's it, I think. So, okay. Small fish. That was what I had to ask, and then so for some opinion. Because everyone has its stones. Training. Do some stuff, but nothing about everything. Add wheat, cement, ink, sauce, and ginger, and go to it. Go back for seconds. 10 hours. It's family, it's your friends. So it's just. Well, then it's got to be a food since through its. Good, we should have a good job. All of us. Next year in here, it's supposed to be thousands and a coin. With Pikmin, Recently. Excuse me. Hopefully. So, could you give us 20 minutes? Part of everybody. But I have not what that was. There's no such moments. I think it's true. The walls, the walls. Yeah, skip. Guide me almost. Need to put me in some vinegar. To a few hours. I'm going to set the mixture with flavor. Got this. Starfish. Oh, they are so. What's this? Qualite clubs. For damage. There's enough people. Something serious. Best back behind it is your business and aspect. You know, not Susie Berry, but I don't know. Let's do that. Pretty much it. Fine. We do science. Yes. We got a call. Fruit. Six. What's things red? So it goes stuff. Moving is called pure and cool. Slice food and small pieces I enjoy. There's that okay, there's a no, I'm gonna kids. They like kids. Drink food in the ecosystem. Spend 6 million and that it's good. But 36 is all the physical extinction. Phosphoric acid and potassium. Anything to develop out for a wide. It's going to sipping be near us ourselves. Some it's to go like but it's very chance. It's funny. I just the fish around that. It's flying with my grenades. Wise spaceship. These clothes. Starts with this. It's like. Shows if it's back in that. This is what's wrong. Shooting goes. It's in speed ups. It's and that's expenses. From the show, I eat a crispy, dipping about, melted milk chocolate, lips making sweet. Family limits. Like I have it's a what's like the princess it's used snap it's fine. There's just technology. Calcified Kushblatt. It's right. Well, was fake light. The whiskers, no down head whiskers. I spent a good mustache like the cannon will be surrounded by them. The percent and go ahead. Custom. It's like a situation. God fighting. Response actually detective. Overlooked. Setting drills bound but a chat and daddy and attendants. Happy smells. the heart shell to whatever gets days. What about the skin? That we're feeling something. I started to stop it out one. Like so I slopes not fence. Just translates almost full blocks. I wish it one collision plans know it's 1 year into the model. It's gears best books to walk. It sleeps. It's there in the code and so that who's gonna go to something kind of like me. It's also how let's make you can say those bulging eyes are honed for battle with no known blind thoughts. You find them sleep to make us get close. While we are not pretending to sleep to lose our vast security, still sometimes it's like all we're gonna be to go as hard. The open media make sleep was mistakes that should be missed. Group Talk family. The wolf species was a garish cold with deep orange body black spots. The orange bulbs, your blush eyes made it clear that this purple is 6 feet edgy and high strung. You know, she'd make she's got a family. Shaggy long legs. It's a away from the attack. It's the bird. There's long set of question legs. It's also a way to get the it's very cool. If you get the sound of Deluxe is one thing. I don't see any eyes. But this being said, it wasn't much a ship. It's legs. Shaggy style. But it's definitely quick. It's too big to go down quick. Steps and Pikmin like works underfoot. It's 1 week to climb. Gonna have fun, but just I heard of it. Version do not eat. Something good to eat, so shrinkling legs. But I don't. The square, not footfalls. Body long legs. We got a fatal on board. It's pathetic. 6 long day one. Covered in wool. The orange well, by the way, there's things looks inedible. There's phrases here, but there's there. There's a moment. It's going to be better. So Vex is living. So this mask difference. Skid escaped. The genius said it's a fun attack. There's a one big efficiency. What's he doing? Yeah. Well, that's the second component of our attack. Now it's not as much. It's some trash it really fast. The one. Let's get what single word. This time, I think this cannot be from the way to look aside from this to me. Good. Not a whisper. See his feet. What's of it? I thought it's a good eye. Yes. small at 6. There's a microscope and then it's 5 hands. Shooting. Not a flank shooting on the ground. Do one of these inspection they do they because in the house and I more like wouldn't like I'm going to say like even so it's better to be over jail. Create the species to resist. Sugar cream and sharp dark chocolate with delicious and intolerable can like decrease. Species can fly, snow's around, they do a 12 period of adaptation span. What do you block? What do you stop the best? Messenger. Look here. That. Sort of identified that what word they suppose I don't before to village and town shrine. The species thing where would moisture goes it smelled alcohol it's incredible. Various species are black. Jeans, vacations, no, it's not good. It's only this fault. It's off. This. Now, how do I do it? Maybe speed and down. What am I was is? No, it's a fire. What did you wings? We're gonna really shouldn't nature stuff. I don't down that away a little. Excuse me as well. I can look condition. So if I can go back. When someone starts from the side, it's big and small. I want to put him to the way out anyway. That I'll do this kind of back at section. Creature anyway. He's a kind of squid getting. I'm pretty nuts. Best. Losing 16. The flavors we said necessarily dangerous. This new life also around quad. Listen, what a race after incredible spell. Like, so just clear like the class level. This is a good point. Six and bad. To the Shannon's planet. Dwarf Beaver for this 34 bear. For his body. Except the serious knows what to see, but right on their place, it's like only my next to its cavity. That was going to go for me. Again, otherwise, smooth yourself up and just watch it when it can help. Myself. Just a charm. We'll go through it against first. The balance of a surgeon. That was good. You went on good bad. God, Lisa. Good luck, I go type violence. Don't have a vision. So However, direction. Like, when the vision of problems get close to them, where they live, most of the time, good. Well, back, very bored with fish predator. Once I had that, it's big enough for the big stand. Yes, up to the second name. So, because seems much better. Instead of pain, pure sparkle skin, it's still to a curiously fragrant. Sweet boy, a mid-sized species of the family, spotted one by its unique habits set apart from other crocodiles. It's been patrols that span 65. Instead of proceeding on clear on its range, when entering overhead, that is busy dressing incursion. Oh, it's quickly identified. Walkful. One thing, I mean, yes, kind of falls apart. Right? Obviously, animals. The nights then. That's good. Well, but we shall clean the crowd. What's everything is that room? Feel free and experience the lush ingredient. Cool. And I guess for you. We're amongst floods and belly spine lines. And learning tree witches and trips going in over. One section. People. Drinks of air, Pikmin. It was always Temple. It's so my I can jump. It's moving. That's me. It's fun. Jump like going. It's going for me to go past. It's just blending together. So maybe like was there to fight. Okay, this is one of my shit. It's land, sized water. Warm. Just credit object. Wait, spectacles. No, often we did. This one is with the going to the head. It's 3 months the next all. Yeah, so there's a settle speak of it together. The way it's using this danger. It's just gonna fly. It's shooting. Not be some heading. Sides does do some footing back breakfast. And it's a snack. Flood my family. It's weird wings of several spots like bones, but I swing brother in the fighting. We trace its folks with the crooks and servants, some different flavors. Find flakes when next and oxys by next show. It's the growth sakes. Right, this is no. There's been this. I'm gonna get a liver. It's not so strong. It's whatever the ball. If it was set up the seeds. I think if it was this it's on fire. The sand feel back as I subject. What if I do? Whatever. What's 2 minutes? Stuck computer on these words. There's starting with any bacteria. Raising contained. Because the grab. It's not calling his display. So it's medical. Fine. But was that not so bad? Sometimes won't do better. There's chapters on the balls. And then go. Anything takes. Now that was today's fight. One of the ones like flowers. The first one says this. There's scar when I said nothing inside. Great hard heart. Move the shell, good things in the hard forest. When they turn nice and red, pull them out and set them and leave a face for eating. Children's pay. It's been a goal. 200. Main wires, move shields, for the damage. Create. That's what it's connect. One attack. So, that is every bit of detail. So now I shall see you on the next video. And that was Pikmin Deluxe. Quite different experience. 80 episodes. The evolution from a 2-cap system to a 3-captain system allowed for some fun movement puzzles where you play a captain to get across gaps or go high places you couldn't reach. Also with the go here function, allowing for some fun multitasking. With all Pikmin, it is satisfying to hear a thunk when you throw them at enemies. And they're plenty powerful. While ring Pikmin are great for taking flying enemies, which are pretty annoying in all the games, but are practically useless against anything else. Though I find the puzzles to still be quite lacking, as for the most part, they still used correct color Pikmin Brindor. The Nimrod is back, which is great, and the ability to get more days by collecting fruit is a great way to implement the time management in the first game. It's more of a soft limit, so you don't have to stress about getting everything done perfectly. There are no bad endings that is important. You got a game on the screen, but no specific bad ending. The missions are fun enough challenges. The bosses are fun tests of skills and strategy, as you take on the best advice you can, using the least amount of Pikmin that you are given, or the collect treasure and beat enemy missions, all about time management. With the only difference being collect controls as you can, or beat on enemies as efficiently as you can. When both of Pikmin return in the missions, but Pikmin are way weaker now. And the white Pikmin are useless when it comes to fighting. The Pikmin mode seems like it'd be fun, trying to get the thing over your opponent. The level design of each mission because I've always interesting enough. Finally, some side stories add some great world building with both pre-game content explaining how all events leading up to the game happened, and post-game story showing what happens after the game. All the data trees are full of personality throughout, although the fact that the Picklepedia is sorted based on when you defeat the enemy, instead of some kind of nice orbital relays and things. And using all the badges isn't too hard. The Picklepedia is probably the hardest badge if you don't know what you're looking for. You get most badges very casually. For example, the difficulty badges you can get lower by playing the higher difficulty, which means that you're starting on ultra spicy, which isn't all that difficult, just the 60 Pikmin limit and they die a bit easier. Nothing really changes besides that. Although the fact you have to beat the game to up ultra spicy is annoying. Although luckily enough you can unlock it beating the fighting in a demo, which I would recommend, as if you hit all the badges and don't want to have to play the game through the game at least twice, play it on ultra spicy and you'll have 3 badges. So just beat the demo instead of doing the game. Demo's free and it's not too hard to beat. Now to look at the statistics for the game. When it's at 665 or 30.7, yellow is at 346 or 16%, blue is at 529 or 24.5%, purple at 13 or 0.6%, white at 10 or 0.5%, black at 295 or 13.6%, winged at 296 or 13.7%, and all is at 9 or 0.4%, all for a grand total of 2,088. Rock and Pikmin make up about a quarter of the deaths, which makes sense as they are both quite useful, while Red and Pikmin are solo as they only appear in missions. Now into the death count for the series as a whole. Red is at 3,228 or 31.5%. Yellow is at 2,122, 20.7%. Blue is at 3,337, or 32.6%. Purple is at 472, or 4.6%. White is at 251, or 2.4%. Rock is at 295, or 2.9%. Wing is at 206, or 2.9%. And Armor is at 248 or 2.4%, all for a grand total of 10,185 deaths. Wow, that's over 10,000 deaths in only 177 videos. That's over 36 deaths per video. Interestingly enough, Red has the lowest number of deaths of the Pikmin that would appear in the second most number of games, whereas Red and Yellow appear in most games as they appear in every games as first. White is in second place, and they show up in every game since 2, then Purple shows up in every game except Adventure, the Wii U minigame game, and then Wing, Block, which have only just debuted. Next time we begin a Pikmin. See you then.